Do you think the very best NBA players only shoot the shots that they are confident are going to be sinkers?
Oh, no.
No. So rather than comparing, you can shift that comparison into inspiration. Science suggests that you'd be happier and healthier if you spent more time socializing in person.
Wait, they're doing it.
It makes me laugh so hard.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Barbie Does Dating. Clearly no Barbie, but together with me today is Steve Soelberg.
Hello.
Just back from where? Where have you been?
I was in Iceland, Greenland, and Newfoundland.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Was this for the cruise things?
Yeah, doing some
Nice.
cruise day stuff.
Cruising for a bruising.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is Molly Bitton, founder of Singles Mingle Events.
Hi, all.
Welcome to Molly. Okay,
This SME, yeah.
SME, what does that mean?
Single mingle events.
Oh,
Yeah.
SME.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if we do that.
That works.
That say
SME.
SME.
I think we can make the hat say SME.
Smee.
That'd be
Doesn't
good.
have to spell it out,
Smee.
but
Smee.
Shmee. Time for
Special chair.
Shmee.
Okay, so I'm Kristin Sokol, dating coach, matchmaker extraordinaire. That's
Yeah.
the word Barbie usually uses.
She does use
So
the
I
word
can say that.
extraordinary.
And Steve, tell me, you've been to places that most people have never been. First, let's talk about where you've been and what it was like. And was that your first time?
The first time to
of these
Iceland and
places.
Greenland. I had been to, I also went to Nova Scotia. I have been there before, but
Right. Was Greenland just like on Walter Mitty? That's what I really want to know.
Does he go to Greenland or Iceland? He goes to Greenland?
He goes to both.
He goes to both.
Yeah.
Where's it that the volcano hits? Is that when he's in Iceland?
That's what he's in Iceland.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's lots of volcanoes in Iceland.
Yeah, I think he goes to Greenland and finds out he's not there, and then he gets on like this, like working boat.
Oh,
and goes
yeah.
to-
And when he went to Greenland, there was like nobody there.
yeah,
That's
just
accurate.
Like, yeah. Okay, so what?
nobody in
do?
Greenland?
Greenland is, I mean, we went to, like, I think it was like the fourth largest town, and it still was like, there's like a couple thousand people there.
Really, there was a
Yeah.
couple thousand. You found
I took
several thousand people in it.
I had a hot dog in Greenland, as everyone should. I have to show you
At a
this
gas
picture.
station.
Hardware store.
Oh, for
Even
reals?
better. Yeah. Even better.
It,
awesome.
It was, they have this bread, and then they kind of like hollow out the middle of the bread and shove the hot dog down there. And here's the photo
It's like a in a blanket
of
situation.
me having the hot dog.
Oh my gosh, that's very fun. You need to approach the camera, please.
The middle one.
The middle one. The middle one.
Middle one
Oh,
here.
actually, that was working too, but yeah.
Oh, is it gonna...
Touch the screen, make it clear up.
Don't look at anybody else. I'm sorry. There we go. I think my favorite part about it, though, is this kid. I lost focus again. I hate that I'm doing this for this long.
For our listeners, Steve is trying to show his phone to the cameras.
The kid who
Has happened on this
is
podcast.
taken over by your hot dog.
Get it.
Did he want to come snatch some, or what was
know
the?
what?
That's like
Deal.
the perfect. That's like when you
got
take
it.
a picture
You
with
got
the
it.
tower and you're touching the top of the tower. He's yeah. He's
love that kid.
he's the
Yeah.
same size as your hot dog.
Yeah. It was a good hot dog.
And the like some.
It was a good hot dog. Sorry, I just realized you can't hear me when I'm away
you
from
can
the
probably
mic.
sort of hear.
Like an idiot.
But it was like indigenous people there.
Yeah. Like most of the people there, like, yeah, they're native, you know,
I wonder
indigenous.
what dating is like there. Did you ask?
Did you?
I
date?
should have. Yeah, I went on a few dates. I was
Off like
I was
Tinder.
there about
Hinge. Which
6 or
one?
7 hours. You know what? I will say this is gonna make me sound like such a typical dude, but I did notice like the women there. I don't know if this happens to everybody, if this happens to everybody everywhere you go, but because they looked different, you know,
Yeah.
and there's something about that when you're like different.
Exotic.
And I think
Good.
your brain is like, hello. And yeah, I was like, there was one lady that I was like, gosh, she is gorgeous. And I was like should I talk to the lady? But she was talking to somebody else, and I was like, also, I'm here for literally 6 hours. Hey, how you doing? I think you're pretty cute. Do you ever want to leave this tiny rock or huge rock, rather?
I bet she does.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crazy place. I don't know how you would live there.
You never know unless you say something, though.
It was very pretty, though.
You know how to start a conversation with someone you don't know.
Obviously not as well as I would have thought, because I didn't say anything to her.
Should I give you the tip?
Yeah.
So I actually I did 2 media segments this week, and we talked about it twice. So comment, relate, question, or compliment, relate, question. CRQ.
The circ. Yeah.
Circ.
Circ does
I thought that
question.
was a race.
Circ. That's a good one.
CRQ.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
CRQ.
Circ.
Little circ.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Compliment.
find something to comment on. There's 2 types of things you can comment on. Something about the person, like what they're wearing.
What they're wearing.
How they speak, or something they just said.
Even how they look. Is that too much? Sometimes it feels like that could be a little heavy to be like, you have beautiful eyes.
Yeah, that's a bit much for a stranger.
Stop it.
But if they make a comment, you can say, oh, I really liked what you had to say there, right? Or you can talk about the environment that you're in, right? So you might say something like, this is my first time here. You look like you've been here for a while. What do I need to know? Comment, relate, question.
Yeah.
Right? Like the relate is, we're both here. Right? I just got here. You've been here before.
Okay.
And maybe it will go nowhere. I mean, this is just all about inquiry and being curious about what's there.
Yeah. Yeah. I will admit I didn't think about it too long. I mean, I know that I made it sound like I thought about it a lot. I was just like, gosh, that's a beautiful lady. Gosh, there's like 12 people here. How does that work out?
So what's the city that the
What city was I in?
ship stops at?
I stopped in one of the southernmost cities. I have to look it up because I
bet
won't
it has a lot of letters in it.
remember exactly. I stopped in a town
lot
called...
of consonants or vowels. I'm not sure.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
So
Maybe
many.
a good combination of both.
Where was it? Oh my word. Quasimodo? I don't know. Maybe I don't remember where I stopped.
Well, but it was your first time.
First time there.
Would you like to go back?
I would go back there. Oh yeah, here it was. Quaquatorq. Obviously, Quackatorq.
Well, it seems like
Quackatorq?
CRQ came out of that word.
Yeah, Quackatorq.
Maybe that's where it was originated.
I mean,
He should have used it then.
Right?
Yes.
they have great
The
hot
locals
dogs.
know it well. I heard that in Iceland, and I don't know if this is true in Greenland, that Cool Ranch Doritos, which are very popular there, are called Cool America Doritos.
Oh, I
Can
didn't
you
get.
confirm?
I didn't get any Cool Ranch
I'm
Doritos.
curious.
I didn't even know.
Next
to
time you
look
go,
for
will
it.
you find out?
Like
I will
on their
say-
We need to
packaging?
know.
Like everything was, in terms of food, very expensive. I got like
Heard that about Iceland.
I went to a fast food place for dinner because I was like, everything is like around $50, you know, for dinner.
Whoa.
And so
Do they use U.S. dollars or?
no, but like I was on Google like, where do I want to go to eat? And it was like, it's around this price in kroner. And I was like, how much kroner to this? And it was like, yeah, it's like $50 for like
Whoa.
soup. And so I was like, oh, I'll go to this fast food place. It's like the Icelandic equivalent of Subway. It was still $27
For one person.
for a foot long. Yeah,
Wow.
it was
Oh,
good.
That's a lot.
But
It was good?
It was a lot. And then, but sweaters were cheaper, I think.
They have a lot of
So I
wool?
bought 2
Buy a
sweaters.
sweater.
Yeah, because it was freezing there. I mean, it's August, but it was cold.
Really?
Shockingly cold.
Tell us how cold.
About that cold.
Like 50?
Yeah, it was like 50s, but windy and biting. And then it rained really, really hard. So
I really want to go there. What line were you on?
celebrity.
Celebrity goes to Greenland.
Yeah.
So where did it start?
Celebrity. What the heck? Reykjavik.
Okay, starts in Iceland. That
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense.
Good old Reykjavik. And then we did 2 other stops in Iceland. Ísafjörður and And like it's a core.
There's something about the way their cadence in how they talk that is so enchanting. We met a family from Reykjavik on a cruise once, and we like shared a cab with them, like a shuttle, and I was just trying to keep them talking because it's like their tongues like flutter almost when they talk.
Like a little.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Interesting. That makes me laugh. I did save. Sometimes I save too many videos on my phone because when you went this is not related to anything, and maybe this isn't something I should do right now. But I saved this the other day. Have you seen this video?
I don't think so.
It's a bunch of...
Whoa, there he is.
Can you see that again?
Oh, there you go. Oh. This isn't regular.
They're doing it with it. They're doing it.
It makes me laugh so hard. It's just a choir of dudes.
It's a choral technique.
An Austrian tongue choir from the Alps region. And they're all going... Oh, sorry. We don't need to do it twice.
So, we need to start over.
You might have noticed we're on a different set than we usually use. So we just thought we would pitch in some variety here.
My feet.
Yes, we can see all of our feet and all of our legs. So now you know we have them.
Yes.
Which is very exciting.
Not always.
The Utah Podcast Studio is a sponsor of the podcast. That's where we are today. And they have multiple sets that you can choose from and use. And so we're just still kind of rolling through and trying to figure out what we like. So what do you think? This one or the other one?
That's a good question.
Do you have a preference?
I like sitting like this more.
Yeah, I think
Feels
I
more
do too.
comfortable.
Yeah, I think
The other one we're at a higher table and it's a hard chair.
Yeah, I think I do too.
But maybe the other one looks cooler. I don't know.
So Molly, I know you've been on a trip this week too, and this has to do with singles and mingling. Tell us what is.
I did a couple things with singling and mingling.
Okay,
it
tell
was
us
great.
Tell us the story.
Cool.
And we have an awesome topic today, by the way,
Good.
which is about parties.
I like parties.
I think you're going to love this topic. But tell us where you've been and what you've done.
I went to Phoenix
Ooh la la in
Heard of it?
August.
in
That was
August.
great.
It was nice and
Did
warm.
you get haboobed? Were you there for the
Yeah,
haboob?
they just had that huge dust
Oh no,
storm.
I missed it. I left right before.
Oh,
I left right
what a
before. When I got
bummer.
home, I heard about it on the socials.
Yeah, they shut down the airport and like the whole city.
Yeah, no, I missed it.
By how many hours?
Barely. I'm not sure because I took off about 5:40. And by the time I got home, I heard about it. So it had to have happened.
You just barely missed
I
it?
really just barely missed it.
Wow.
So it happened sometime Saturday
That's
night
crazy.
after I flew out. Yeah,
I
that is
drove
crazy.
down Nephi Canyon on Sunday, and it looked like the driest canyon that there ever was made. Like it had never rained there ever.
Nephi Canyon?
Yeah. And then like 2 hours later, it shut down for a flash flood.
What was that, Highway 6?
No, it wasn't 6. It was
I don't even know.
89. I think it's 89.
Oh, okay.
But they got like
Flash
an inch and
flood.
a half of rain in like 30 minutes, and it mudslide and flash flooded.
Jeez.
But
That's the
weren't we?
desert.
We're both
That's the
lucky.
desert, yeah.
Okay, what were you doing?
Yeah. Oh, I went to one scout a location for a singles mingle 5K.
Ooh.
Yeah, another one. I'm so excited.
Tell us about what's happening
I
with
could
Singles Mingle.
show you
there
pictures,
are some
but-
fun things a brewing.
There
This
are.
is gaining momentum.
we had the great conversation with Larry H. Miller.
Yeah. So
Last
breaking
Friday.
news, Steve, you don't even know this yet. Larry Miller Sports and Entertainment is going to be like partnering with us to help us do some
Help us
pretty
grow
awesome events. So
and
if you
help
like
them grow.
if you like things in and around, baseball stadiums and the downtown Daybreak area, we got some.
Yeah, I kind of want to
fun
tell
things
the
happening.
secrets, but I also don't want to tell the secrets yet.
Yeah. Don't tell the secrets. Just know that big things are coming.
Yes.
That's
and
cool.
they're allowing us to do some things on property, and we're so excited.
This is
to
that new
work with
baseball
them.
stadium?
Yeah.
The new stadium down
Where-
at
Yeah.
Daybreak.
Okay.
Have you been?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
It's so fun. And the best mountain views, especially at golden sunsetting hour.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's like my favorite place to be. I bet I've been to 14 or 15 games this year.
And we need to figure out a date for next week.
Yeah.
That we can go see a game. Are you in
Yeah.
town?
And you can
wanna
come
with us?
You can probably come.
I'm home this weekend.
You're home this
What
weekend.
about next week? During after I think next week they're out of town. They're not back in town till like the 1st.
We'll keep you posted.
Yeah, I kind of take off for a little bit,
Yeah.
but then I'm home more again.
Like the 1st through the 14th, they have home games, but up until then, they're gone. Yeah.
Anything else?
And then my singling part, we floated the river down there.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
There's a river there?
With who?
To float?
And what,
Float
what
with my
river?
with my good other single friend Katie, and it is called, I can't remember what it's called. I don't know. She just said come float, and I did. And we saw wild horses, and there were
There's wild horses.
15 of us floating the river together, but there were tons of other people floating. But big group of there were wild horses.
How is there so many cool things that I live here and
Because
I
you
don't even
spend all
know
your
that
time
these.
in Iceland and
Yeah,
England,
that's
where
true.
there's no
Spend all your
people.
time on a boat.
He's on a boat. That's pretty cool too.
It's
on a
pretty
boat.
cool.
What is
But-
the dating culture like on a boat? Actually,
Sometimes it's weird. I mean, there is some. Every once in a while, if you make friends with the locals, like the crew, they'll be like, I one time got a phone call at 2 a.m. to my room. Hey, Steve, what are you doing? I'm asleep. I'm sleeping. It's 2 a.m. Oh, cool. We're having a party down on, deck 1 if you want to come down. And I opted to not. I might be kind of lame, but yeah,
you're a little bit tired in the nighttime.
yeah, well, I sleep at night. But they get wild. I went on one ship. I worked a Virgin Voyages ship, which is like kind of more hip, young. And one of my friends was like, do you want to come with me to the crew bar? And I was like, okay, just to like watch. And because I'm not a drinker. And so I'm there just kind of taking it all in, enjoying it. And there's people dancing on the tables.
Oh,
And I was like,
And this is all
what?
crew.
It
serious.
was all crew.
So it's
and they
serious
the
are
below
parties.
deck. The below deck.
well, Virgin had one that was up above, up on the top of the ship.
Oh, that's fun.
And so it was really cool. Music was loud. My friend, everybody's got accents from everybody, everywhere. They're all from all over the world.
cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I was like,
Do they date each other?
they do.
Or is it more like hooking
Sort of.
up, or do they
They're
have like
probably a lot more like
reality
hooking up.
series.
Yeah, like is it just like below decks?
Yeah, below deck.
Is that on
real-
Bravo?
I haven't seen that, but yeah, there's a lot of hooking up, and then there's there's some that date each other though. There's a lot of married. Like a lot of times you go, like the officers and stuff. They're like, well, we met on this ship years ago, blah blah blah, and now he works over there and I work over here, but they're married and they understand the whole. Here you are. You're gone for 3 months, 6 months, whatever.
Interesting.
And I think that's sort of why if you're in that culture, you tend to want to climb those ladders so that you can
Be together.
negotiate,
With your spouse.
yeah, and work together with your spouse. Sometimes I've known a lot of people whose spouses just go, okay, you're higher up on the ladder. I'm going to quit, but I'm going to be your guest. And then I'll work from home and I'll just, they, work on the Wi-Fi and stuff like that. I mean, there's an amazing life to be had there.
Wait, you get to have a guest?
You can. I can have a guest. Depends on the line. Sometimes they charge, sometimes they don't. Some rooms it's like not the best idea to have a guest. And you're like, why are you here? But yeah.
You need to tell us a little bit about your Tacoma adventures. Your brand new Toyota
truck.
Tacoma from Orem Toyota.
I mean,
sponsor of the show.
I keep wanting to go take it off road, and I've just not been home for more than 10 minutes, But I still am loving.
Will you be around
having
for
it.
Labor Day weekend? Are you leaving?
I'm leaving, and then I think I'd come back. I think I will be home for Labor Day weekend.
This
Which is this weekend.
It's this weekend?
Yes.
It sure is.
Oh, yeah. I'm here.
Oh, okay. Well, you can
That's
go
coming up
somewhere.
pretty
Yeah, let's go do something.
So we need viewer ideas of where Steve should take his
Tacoma.
Toyota Tacoma. from
And
Orem
should
Toyota.
yeah.
Give us.
I want to
some,
get it
like-
lifted.
You want to get it lifted?
Just a little bit. Just a
Utah
little. Not like insane so that I'm like climbing up a
Where
ladder.
do people get that done? Can they do that for you? At
There's a
Orem
place
Toyota,
here
or
called
aftermarket stuff.
yeah. And I need to know whether I should get the fat tires or the skinny tires. I've been doing a lot of research on this.
Well, it depends on, it's purely aesthetic, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you would think fat tires would be better for like rock crawling and stuff, but there's evidence now. I watched this guy doing the math on it. He's like, some of the skinny tires have just as much footprint on the ground touching as a fat tire.
Huh, interesting.
Who cares?
And are you going
Probably
to
none of
take
you.
Are you going to take it crawling?
Yeah, I think so. A little bit. Not crazy because I'm not like a pro at it.
Do you need a date to go with you? Should you
I
use
do.
this as your opportunity to recruit?
Throw it
I
out
think
there.
you do need a date because you need somebody to help you.
Help guide you.
Help guide you.
So-
And then also maybe I could help guide.
We're
and they
looking
could
for
drive.
dates for Steve who have maybe some knowledge or interest or experience
Oh,
in
yeah.
rock crawling and or off-road adventuring. So if you, hit us up on Instagram.
If you're comfortable sleeping in the back of the truck, I might do that.
Yeah, I think that's a great
that's
idea.
kind of awesome.
Happens all the
I love
That's
sleeping
why
under the stars.
They call it a bed of a truck for a reason.
Yeah, it's a bed.
Do you have an extended cab on that thing?
No, you have to be short.
Just
No,
in
we'll
the
just
back
put the
seat.
No,
tailgate
but
down.
there's-
There's still a back seat, though,
There's
right?
still you have
Oh.
a back seat.
Oh,
A
yeah,
front seat
yeah.
and a back seat, and then the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be short.
I'm like, is the bed long enough?
Right.
for
I thought we were
not
talking
short
about
person?
it's a double cab or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's not huge because Tacomas they don't have as much space as some of the other ones. But
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see who fires into the Barbie Does Dating on Instagram.
wow.
I'll vet them
an
for you.
intense,
I'll vet them for you.
Invite. Yeah, that'd be rad.
Very exciting invite.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Speaking of invites, we're gonna move into our topic now.
Okay.
So we're talking about parties. One of my clients this week sent me this article from Inc.
Was that the article you sent me?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I liked that article.
Did you read it?
I read it. I just haven't been able to.
Okay,
like,
we're gonna
actually
dive
go through
in.
it to
We're
get
gonna go through it
all
here.
of the details.
So this is new. So this is the headline. New data proves it. You need to go to more parties.
Yeah.
And then the subheading is the time Americans spend at parties is down 50%. That's terrible for our happiness, our health, and our careers. Okay, so this is an expert opinion by Jessica Stillman, contributor to Inc.com. And then her Instagram is at entry-level-rebel.
Now, I'm curious. They say the time is down 50%. Does that mean we're still going to parties, but we're leaving earlier?
No,
Or
partying at all.
'Cause I'm down with that,
We're not.
but-
We're only going to 50% as many parties
We're
as
going
we
to-
used to.
50% less parties.
Yes.
Yeah, we're
We're not
staying
leaving
in.
the house as much.
I get
Yes.
that. I think
lot
that's a
of-
byproduct of a couple of things.
Yeah.
I do too.
Why it's down.
I can tell you what. I'm the partiest of the party people.
Yeah.
I think this is true for me. I'm
Yeah.
not sure it's 50, but it's
But you're
it's
down a
double
little bit.
digits. For sure, double digits. So it says this. It's the dog days of summer, so our free time should be packed with backyard barbecues, alfresco dinner parties, or lakeside hangs, or off-roading adventures.
Yeah. I don't even know what an alfresco dinner party is.
But if your own social calendar is looking a little bare this year, you're not alone.
Oh, good.
Okay, before I read further.
I don't feel alone, but I am when
you are
I'm
alone.
sitting
You
at
are
home,
alone if you
not
go to
at a
parties.
party.
You're not alone, but you are alone.
But you are alone.
What is the party that you look forward to every year?
The alfresco dinner party.
Just make it up, man. It's fine.
The party that I looked forward to every year.
I'll tell you mine.
Okay.
It's the 4th of July breakfast. It's early. It's breakfast. Everybody comes. Everybody brings something. We sit around. We enjoy the pancakes or whatever.
Yeah.
This year I managed to gluten contaminate my celiac nieces and nephews. I did that.
You
It's a
did it.
long story.
And you are celiac.
And I am celiac.
What did you
It's
do?
a long story. It's a long story. But I will probably never.
How'd they do? Did they barf?
They did real bad.
Oh,
I ruined
shoot.
it. I ruined the whole day.
That's all right.
For several of them.
For two.
Oh, yeah.
There was anyway, I won't get into that. But that's my favorite thing. I look forward to it. I plan for it. I don't mind hosting it. I just make sure it happens every year because it's a very special time for me and my people. And you can kind of count on who's going to be there and you know exactly what's going to happen. And it's just always wonderful. And then I also love the the 4th of July parade the night before. So it's the 3rd of July. We go to the Riverton parade, and I just can't miss that party. Every year we sit by the same people, and it's the best. How about you? Do you guys have a thing you do every year party-wise?
I do.
You do?
Share
What do you do every
I
year?
have two of like my favorites. One is family and friends, and it's Friendsgiving. We do it not on Thanksgiving, which means all of friends and family can come. And it's like Thanksgiving, and it's where your friends, and we always stand in the big old circle. There's like 50 of us. We all, say what we're thankful for, and get all teary-eyed and grateful, and it's wonderful, very connecting.
Yeah.
And then I always love Cocodona. It's the party I go to every year.
What's that?
It's a big old race in Phoenix that I get to go work.
Oh.
But I look forward to it every single year.
Good. You got
because
people that are there.
It's like a week-long party of ultra runners and their supporters, and then the race staff, and it's like a big old family.
Love it.
It's a blast.
Yeah.
I've worked that with Molly.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you've done it
This
too.
past year, I wasn't able to do it. I was gone.
Missed you.
I don't know who they got to do it.
They got Jubilee. She did a great job.
Oh, Jubilee that we met last year. She does the 100, the Javelina.
Oh yes, she does. Yes.
Jubilee's fantastic.
She is.
Yeah. Oh, she's great. And she has a tiny dog, right?
She does.
Yeah.
Tiny dog was with her the whole time.
Oh, I love that
Tiny
dog
dog
so
named
much.
Jubilee.
No, what is it? I can't remember.
Yeah, she's great. She's good.
Can't remember
Okay,
the doggy's name.
I'll read
but
on.
It's a party.
I'll read on. So, as journalist and author Derek Thompson reported on his Substack newsletter recently, new data shows Americans are in the depths of a nationwide party recession. Partying is down 50%. The numbers came from the American Time Use Survey, a detailed, long-running government effort to track how we spend our time. The picture they paint is as clear as it is depressing. So, between 2003 and 2024, the amount of times that Americans spent attending or hosting a social event declined by 50%. So we're talking about from now, 20 years back, comparatively.
Because time has
doing
shifted
half.
online.
Yes. So that's a really good hypothesis. And
Yeah.
we'll talk about it. Almost every age group cut their party time in half in the last 2 decades, Thompson reports. Young people seem to be even more adverse to join in-person social gatherings. They spend 70% less time at parties than they did 2 decades ago. So where are we going instead?
Not going anywhere.
We're not going anywhere. I think we are doom scrolling. I think we're
Playing games.
doing
Yeah.
like watching movies. I mean, I'll admit that even to myself sometimes, because the like appeal of just watching videos on TikTok endlessly,
Yeah.
it
Sucks you in.
does work. I mean, I'm like, oh gosh, that was fun. I watched videos of cute puppies and otters and
Yeah.
funny videos and people
Yeah.
doing these things. And it's like real life sometimes is not quite as stimulating.
It
Or
seems like
entertaining.
more often than
Yeah.
not, like a group hang sort of devolves into screen sharing, and we're all watching otters and puppies
Here, let's watch this
and
video
cats,
together.
and we watch it together. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think, did you have any thoughts about where we're going?
Yeah, well, looking at my son, he's 25. He's part of that younger generation, and he's pretty dang stuck on where to go if he doesn't want to go drink at the bars. That's
Yeah.
not where he wants to meet people, and there's not a lot of activities out there for them to participate
Yeah.
in that are stimulating, that are entertaining, that are fun.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of work. You actually have to put work into your social life.
Yeah. I think you're exactly right. I think that people who are 25 and younger, probably between 12 and 25, instead of going to parties, like I feel like, a lot of people, maybe most people still have friends, but instead of gathering together, they just have this group chat that is constantly rolling, and they're constantly in the know, sharing photos of what they're doing, or talking about what they're doing, or commiserating, or connecting in that way. But the need to be together to do that has really shifted. Like we don't need that anymore.
Yeah.
But we do. I feel like we do
socializing
need
differently.
that.
It's still socializing, just in a different form.
Right. Yeah. So, okay, the article goes on. Any other comments?
No.
Okay.
I see, keep going.
Okay, the article goes on. He says, these numbers are deeply unfun, but as a serious entrepreneur, why should you care? Because heaps of reputable psychology suggests going to more parties will have a huge impact on your happiness, your health, and maybe even your career.
That was my question, why does it matter?
Yeah.
When you said any comments, but I suspected that would be the thing. Because sometimes I force myself to go out.
Yeah.
And being the somewhat solo person that I am, I go out by myself and I'll go to an event by myself.
Sure. I think that probably happens on the cruise ship for you on the reg.
On the reg. Yeah. And it can be great. I can meet new people. And then sometimes I find myself going out, and because I'm like in my 40s, I'm like, oh, but I'm kind of an immature in my 40s. I don't know if that's whatever.
That's normal.
Yeah. And so then I show up to parties and I'm like, everybody feels like they're in their 50s. And they're like talking about things that I'm like, is this my dating pool?
This is my demographic.
And this is where I'm supposed to be swimming.
Everybody's so boring.
Yeah. And so I go out and I get more depressed. I'm like, I should have stayed home. But
So it matters where you're showing up. Which parties you end up going to.
And what kind of party.
And what kind of party
is
do you
it
want
just
it to
somebody
have?
inviting you over for dinner and drinks? Because those can be not fun.
Right.
Right. Dinner and drinks
can be
is
work.
Great. It can be work because you have to really set yourself. Like I have to prep myself for that. Because Molly, you have to turn yourself on tonight. Like you have to be on the whole time and talking and making conversation and asking all of the questions and being that on person.
Or you could bring what it is that you want, right? Bring your flavor or your flair. You're invited for a reason. So if you want to bring did you come into the episode where we had the one and only Game King on that episode?
No, I missed that one. You told me all
he
about
brought something very little to the room. I mean, we invited him to do this, but you could do this at any party and transform something that would have been boring, or even like depleting, and infuse it with energy. So keep that in mind.
One of the things that Molly, I've noticed with her, when we do these like Cocodona and stuff like that, she'll show up in a costume.
Guilty.
And it does like bring this energy to it immediately. And it's funny and it's awesome. I do think costumes are hilarious. I don't often dress up, but would that be like a thing? Could you,
totally could.
Is that totally?
Well, earlier
You've done it?
Yes.
You just show up in like a inflatable chicken outfit.
Typically, it's a onesie of some sort. Or
ask her how many
sometimes it's a funny
onesies she
hat.
has.
How many onesies? I know it's so many.
Number-wise, but I have like 3 bins, 3 totes.
3
totes of.
That's awesome.
And I just acquired a grumpy Care Bear when I was in Arizona.
Oh,
I'm so
that's
excited
Oh, that's
to
very
wear
good.
Grumpy.
that was one of my favorite gifts I've ever given.
To bring in something that you said earlier, you saw somebody in Greenland that caught your eye because they're different. And you said, when your brain sees something that is different, what happens?
You go, huh?
It gets activated, right?
Yep.
So you can be the something different that is activating people. And that makes you stand out, and that makes you very appealing.
And it makes life fun. Yeah. So
Agreed.
So maybe do dress up a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't maybe do the
Well, look what you're wearing right now.
peacocking thing or whatever.
What you're
Look what
wearing,
you're wearing
is
right
good.
now.
I like your
This
T-shirt.
guy.
Can you see it?
I do. It's a little
Van
wrinkled.
Gogh is one of my
He's wearing
favorite.
a Van Gogh holding a vase of sunflowers.
You know what?
And his ears wrapped. His ear sure is wrapped.
Can you see Van Gogh?
And it's everybody has commented on it so far
There's a
that
couple of things going on.
Yeah, I see.
Because I'm excited about Van Gogh too. Oh shoot,
There it
I'm
is.
excited
There it
about
is.
Van Gogh, but it's also it's a mix between Van Gogh and Banksy. This is going to sound pretentious or whatever, but do you recognize that?
yes,
Yeah.
I didn't until you pointed it out.
Yes.
Yeah, the one where he's throwing the bouquet of flowers like a Molotov cocktail.
Yep.
And he's throwing his sunflowers, which is also a Van Gogh painting.
Paintings, yep. I didn't realize that.
So I went to the Van Gogh Museum, just to sound a little uppity, while we were in Amsterdam.
Geez.
And they have a reproduction of the sunflowers image. And it's got so much paint and texture on it that it's like for you to touch.
Ooh.
Like it's a reproduction, so you can it's not the original. So we have all kinds of pictures of my kids just like rubbing their hands down it, and like one of my kids like pretended like she was gonna, and everybody died when they saw those.
Oh,
photos.
lick it!
What are you doing? Anyway, it was really fun.
That's so
I
cool.
always suggest licking things.
Yeah,
Always.
I mean, there's a reason why we. Think about it. When we were when you were a baby, like everything goes in your mouth when you're a baby, and you know what everything would feel like in your mouth because you've probably put every single thing in your mouth.
If you touch it and there's a texture, what will it feel like on your tongue?
Exactly.
Pretty cool.
Okay, so he says, see, this article goes on. More parties, more health. In his newsletter, Thompson digs into the causes of party bust. You won't be surprised to hear that parenthood and screens are crowding out time for in-person get-togethers. So check it out if you want a deep dive. But rather the causes, I am more interested in the consequences. And science suggests that fewer summer parties won't just mean fewer mosquito bites and fewer beers drunk. It will have not so nice effects on our health too. When the Surgeon General declared a loneliness national health crisis a few years back, it put a spotlight on the terrible toll that loneliness can take on our mental and physical health. So if not going to parties is contributing to your loneliness, you should definitely start saying yes to more invites. Or better yet, host some friends. Thoughts there?
Agreed. Especially if you know you're craving something, if you know you want connection with people, and you can't find it yourself, guess what? You can create it. You can.
Yeah.
Molly is a master at this.
I just read or watched a video about a woman who moved, her and her husband moved to a different country for his work. And they started out, like, she had a few friends just from his work and like just started out, and she wanted to build her circle. So she started having dinners and she would invite her close friends, but then they would have to bring someone from outside their circle.
Yes.
Someone from work or someone from school. And then they brought more, and then they would bring more. And then one of them would throw a party, and then everybody else would bring people. And,
yes.
And so you ended up with a huge variety of people from different backgrounds and different careers and all of that.
Well, and that's the whole melting pot of singles mingle events too, is that you come, bring a friend that you're not dating, right? But that is a good person. And everybody else does the same thing. We have like grown this network into a vast melting pot of all kinds of people. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, I had a thought about this last line. It says, or better yet, host some friends.
Yes.
And a lot of people think, I just, can't. I don't have a house where people can come over for whatever the reason. And I don't know who I would invite anyway. But I would tell you that this is simply not true. Sometimes we look at social media and we compare our lives with other people's lives. Yes, this is a thing that people do.
Yes.
So rather than comparing, you can shift that comparison into inspiration, right? These people who are doing things that you're jealous that you're not doing, you could replicate what is going on your scale and make it your thing. Like maybe you have somebody that's going to Greenland. Like maybe you don't have the means to go to Greenland, but you can go to a ghost town that's 3 hours from wherever you are now.
I mean, I just found out there's wild horses running around
in Arizona.
Yeah,
in Arizona. So
we
cool.
saw a couple different bunches of them. It was awesome.
So use that comparison. Every time you feel jealous of somebody else's life, use it and think, how can I use that as inspiration? And I would also say group chats, right? You have people's phone numbers. That is a resource that you can use. Throw out an invite and say, I'm going to go find the wild horses 2 Saturdays from today. Do you want to join us? Let me know. If you invite 12 people, probably half or 40% of those are going to come, and that's a good car full.
Yeah, and
right?
I would not like, as you're inviting people, don't just automatically count them out. You never know. Invite everybody.
Yes. And open it up to say, bring somebody if you are looking to.
This is an open. I have built my network by doing a lot of that. I'm just going to go hike to the bench in Ogden. Anybody is welcome. 15 people show up.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were all going to show up, but I'm just hiking to the bench. Let's go have some fun.
Yeah.
For a sunset hike.
Right.
But if you throw it out, the more people you invite, the more people who are going to show up.
Right.
And you could be surprised.
And there's no pressure. They don't. It's not an obligation, but it's an invitation. People can say yes or no. But if you do your part, then they have more invitations, and you'll get more invitations. Okay. Other thoughts? Should I go on?
Keep going. I think you. Well.
Yes. Continue.
Keep going. Continue. Okay. So he says, but even if other activities keep you from feeling acutely lonely, science suggests that you'd be happier and healthier if you spent more time socializing in person, right? So group chats and virtual meetings are not the same.
It's not satiating the...
Well, there's an energy need. It's not just a mental or emotional thing you need.
Yes.
You need the energy of other people.
He says the Harvard study of adult development has been minutely tracking the lives of 724 men for 90 years.
That is crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
And that is just
Those are really old dudes.
Those are really old dudes.
And it's just men. Where's the women?
724 men for nearly 90 years to figure out what matters for them to flourish. The short answer is more social connection.
It's connection, isn't it? It always seems to be the answer.
Down to connection. Yep.
Yeah.
So people who spend more time with other people report stronger relationships. Tend to be healthier mentally and physically than those who spend more time alone. So if your idea of a good party involves 16 shots of tequila, then clearly the event will not be a net positive for your health. But in general, the more gatherings you do, the better for your well-being.
It was only 16, though. That's really not that.
I mean, those shots are really small. It's a very small glass.
Imagine.
So he says... He says, people who spend more time with other people... Oh, no, I read that. We think of physical fitness as a practice, as something we do to maintain our bodies. Our social life is a living system, and it needs maintenance too, study director Robert Waldinger explained. I've never thought of it like that. Right? You're running ultra marathons. You're lifting weights to keep your physical body in shape.
Eating healthy. You're eating the right foods.
Yeah, we eat healthy. We do self-care. We go to therapy. We do those things. But there's a missing component if we don't have that connection.
Yeah.
What I want to ask here, just because... Like when we start running or something like that, I think there is a balance too. Like I have a friend who's just going to start a running, he's like, I want to run a 10K. Where do I start? And it's like, well, let's start with, off and on, run 2 minutes, walk 1 minute kind of thing. What would be the version of that for
couch to weekend getaway?
Yeah.
Yes.
Couch to adult summer
isolation.
camp.
Isolation.
Because is it healthy to just jump in and be like, I'm going to party now?
So this is what I would think, and you guys tell me what you would think, but I would think there's probably somebody that you think about, that maybe your college roommate or, somebody that is not that far away, but you never see him and you really enjoy seeing them. Maybe couch to getting off the couch is texting them and saying, gosh, I haven't seen you in 18 months. Should we get together for lunch? Right? Or dinner or breakfast or a walk or whatever it is.
I'm also a big believer in if you think it, you should probably say it. Like if you...
Oh, yes.
If somebody pops into your head like, oh, I haven't talked to them forever. Let's get together. I love the way the universe talks to me. And I think that's one way it talks.
I love that. Because inevitably, even just both of you saying, somebody pops in your head. Somebody popped in my head when you said that. Maybe because you said college roommate. But I was like, oh, yeah, my college roommate. But I think that is powerful, though. Whoever pops in your head, go ahead and Because I do think for whatever reason to be a little, when you said universe, stuff lines up sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And also, how would you feel if somebody random, like somebody from your past, hey, how's it going? We haven't seen each other. Are you free tomorrow for coffee? I'd be like, yeah.
I am delighted when that happens.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I love it when people reach back out to me and I know they've been thinking about me. It's so flattering.
It is. Yeah.
So that's a good way to start. I think another follow-up would be if there's somebody like in your orbit right now that you don't know all that well, but are curious about, but haven't taken the time to do anything about it. Maybe you invite them out on a walk at lunch break, or maybe you start a text dialogue with them, or maybe you just throw out like one of these
Frisbee at 'em.
CRQ, or hit them in the head with a Frisbee.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea.
Oh, sorry. Hey, let me help you out.
I got some bandages.
Maybe you invite them
Just happen to
off-roading
have 'em in my
your
pocket.
Toyota Tacoma.
Yeah, come on, hop in the car.
Yeah,
Pick
and
up
it
a
doesn't always
stranger.
have to be a dating scenario either. It doesn't
No.
have to be somebody that you're like, ooh, I want
Ooh, and
to
we're-
get
yes.
with them, right? It
Yes.
can be just somebody you're like,
Yeah.
they're a pretty cool person, and I can see hanging out with them
Yes.
on
Yeah.
a regular basis. That's
Or just
okay
finding out if there's
Yeah.
somebody I want to hang out with,
Yep.
right? So the article goes on and it says sharper and more successful. So we were talking about exercising that social muscle. He says, which is a pretty strong reason to plan some more parties this summer. But if you still need more convincing here to brave the heat and the hassle to get out of the house, science is happy to oblige. Not only is in-person socializing good for your all-around health, it also appears to hold back the ravages of time. Recent research found social activity keeps your brain sharp as you age. So there's a quote here. The quote says, "We show that social activity is associated with decreased risk of developing dementia and mild cognitive impairment. And the least socially active adults develop dementia on an average age of 5 years before most socially active adults," study author says. Isn't that interesting?
It all seems to be dementia. I always
off the dementia.
Yeah. Like I read about dancing, how like people who dance get dementia later.
Yeah.
And I wonder if maybe it's not necessarily
And people who
dancing or if it's more socializing.
The interacting.
Because
yeah.
this is saying if you go to parties, you won't get dementia.
You know, I started doing step aerobics. Do you remember when that was like a
Yes,
big
I
deal?
sure do.
Freaking love step aerobics.
Did you ever do Taibo?
Yes, I did Taibo too, kickboxing.
Me
That's great.
Love
You did
kickboxing
too?
I did it
as
for a
much
long
as
time.
I did.
It's awesome.
But they say that step aerobics is good, like the connection of the brain and the memorizing the choreography and getting the timing right. That's all really good for your dementia brain too. So maybe do invite people over for a step aerobics party or a Taibo party.
I do have a couple gym get-togethers planned.
Ooh,
I don't have
for the
dates
singles
them yet.
mingle.
Yes.
Okay.
And
It's me.
I haven't.
It's me. It's me.
I just think of Peter Pan.
I know, I do too. It's time for me.
Okay, so he says, okay, this is interesting. If you happen to meet some new people at that party, all the better. Not only does research show we enjoy talking with strangers far more than we expect, but that pleasant chat might just end up being good for your career too.
You never know.
Right? So network science shows that one of the best predictors of career success is having a large open network.
Yes.
The more people you know from different social circles and backgrounds, the more likely you are to run into just the idea or connection at the right time. Chatting with a friend over the grill isn't just fun, it's a way to build your open network. Mm-hmm. Right? So Molly's talking about I'm going up to the bench, whoever wants to come with me. All these people she doesn't really know or care for, maybe show up or care for yet.
Yeah.
But like this is like very opening to your network. And we talked about, do you remember when we had that conversation about weak ties? We talked about Logan Ury put out a newsletter about weak ties and how like feeding the weak ties in your life like opens a lot of doors to romantic connection opportunities because you get more setups from people that just like know you and
It
like you and
opens
want
up
to.
romantic ones?
It opens up romantic ones too.
Huh.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I have not nurtured my weak ties for that intent.
Yes. Well, I mean, like, would it be your dream if you set one of your friends up with some business associate that you knew and they got married?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And wouldn't you be so happy to do it if you knew two people that like would be a good fit? That's the key of weak ties. The more people you know, the more your Rolodex grows. Why are you smiling so big?
I don't know. Weak ties cracks me up. It's a funny thing to say. It just reminds me of like somebody who plays Red Rover, but not with enthusiasm.
Not with the strength
just have a
needed.
fish
Yeah, they're like, yeah, don't run through there. They got through.
That sucks.
Weak ties.
This is the weak tie.
Yeah.
No, that's the weak link.
Yeah. I would let kids run through when I played Red Rover because I didn't want to dislocate my arm, man.
Hurt.
No, it's very dangerous.
Yeah. I was like, no, that's not.
You know, it
Good
would be
idea.
fun to watch. Like, have you ever seen? I saw this a lot during the pandemic. On when we weren't doing real sports, they were showing like cornhole tournaments and like these like minute to win it style thing. That'd be really fun to do, like a aggressive Red Rover competition.
Whew.
Don't
There'd
you
be
think?
blood. I think there'd be
It's
blood.
so dangerous.
Dislocation.
I mean, maybe it's not that
Broken bones.
dangerous, but it seems
I
dangerous.
feel like it can be.
Can
Might be
be.
a strategy. I don't know.
I mean, she's talking aggressive. It would probably be dangerous.
I
Yeah.
assume so.
Full
Like
speed.
my favorite thing is when they're doing the obstacle course that's like totally like got oil all over it and they have to like climb 3 flights of stairs that are covered in oil and they're like get almost to the top.
Stairs?
Well, yeah.
No
They're like
Wow.
padded stairs.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
Are they
you flip
path?
and-
Like
just-
double like remember Double Dare?
That's funny.
Yeah.
Like one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something with slime.
I would,
Does Shmee events do stuff with slime?
We could. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
We should talk
Do a
about that.
Nickelodeon day.
Nickelodeon. Yeah, that would be
I don't
fun.
want to get my hair wet.
It would probably be a summer activity.
Physical challenge.
We have talked about water kickball,
Oh, cool.
slip and slide kickball.
Yeah, that's
I
fun.
feel like,
That
and
will probably
then
happen
we
next summer.
sponsored by a chiropractor's office.
Oh, there you go.
We are, or
No,
we need to
that
be?
would be the
It would have to
If
be.
any-
because
You are chiropractors,
everybody's
please
back
get a
would
hold
be,
of me.
would be out after that slip slide event. Okay, we got to get through this because we're almost out of time. He says also it's strangely a way to get lucky. Not like that. But you might think that luck is by definition all about chance. But research shows that those who consider themselves lucky are also the most open to new people and ideas, and the most likely to put themselves out there so others can notice them. This has been called increasing your luck surface area. Parties are a great way to do it, right? Molly does this
Yes.
when she shows up in her onesies.
Yes.
She increases her ability to people know that
And
she's there.
it's not wrong. Like you
Very
build your
right.
people, and even people that I've only met a few times, I find out what they do, and it's amazing. People ask me, "Do you know this kind of person?" I'm like, "Yes,
Indeed, I do.
Indeed, I do. Let me connect you. Hey, random person that I only met once. I have somebody you need to meet." And
I do
works.
it all the time too.
Yeah.
I do it all the time
Yeah.
too. People call me up and say, "Do you know anybody that does drywall?" In fact, I do.
Sure do.
Do you know anybody that does glass tabletops? Yes, I do. Okay, he says, this is the part that I want everybody to remember, and we're going to wrap up with this.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a comment?
No,
Okay.
go ahead. Yeah.
Do your part and throw a party. If you don't remember anything else that we talk about in this lengthy podcast, this is what I want you to remember. All of which suggests that you might attend more parties this summer. But don't just sit around and wait for the invitations to roll in. As Ellen Cushing argued recently in The Atlantic, it's up to all of us to build the kind of social world we want. That means hosting your own parties. Or at least starting a group chat,
Yeah.
right? At least get all of your college roommates together on a group chat because nobody's done it yet. You can do that. Right? This year, she writes, resolve to throw 2 parties. 2 because 2 feels manageable. And chain letter math dictates that every party has at least 10 guests. Anything less is not a party. Everyone observes the guest-host reciprocity. Anything else is sociopathic. then everyone gets 20 party invitations a year, possibly many more. Your pool parties don't have to be fancy. Hot dogs on paper plates is fine, as is a pool party, a fancy 4-course meal, or a house filling rager. You do you. And this is where I would insert in one of the tenets of the SME, Singles Mingle Events world, is piggybacking on something else that is already happening. You don't have to have people at your house. If you think that's a big barrier, I don't have the kind of place where people can come or want to come, then say we're all going to the arts festival, right? We're all going to go to the speed skating championship at the Oval. We're all going to watch Steve Soelberg speed skate in the speed.
I'm gonna start speed skating.
We need a Soelberg night.
Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. We've had one, haven't we?
No, we were going to, and it didn't happen.
No, it did happen.
Oh no, I get what you're saying. We were gonna do
Wasatch Singles Mingle. That's what we did. Wasatch
with Steve.
Yeah, we went to a show. We did.
Oh, right.
Yes, but I wasn't there.
But you weren't there.
Okay.
I also was out of town.
I don't remember this.
It did happen, though. I assigned hosts, and it did happen.
I do remember.
Okay, and last paragraph. What's important isn't the details. It's that we all do our part to turn around America's sad decline in partying. Because science says hitting home alone is making us sad, unhealthy, and less successful. Final thoughts.
I think we visited all the thoughts that I've had. I ran out of thoughts.
But okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, 2 a year is manageable. Yeah.
2 is I think she's right.
Manageable.
And if you invite 20 people and 10 come, you should get 10 invitations or 20 invitations.
Yeah, I will say if you're doing your first party, don't be disheartened. I have found that, like, if I invite people to shows or whatever, I'm like, hey, you should come to a show. I usually get like 10%.
That actually show up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
And somebody told me, they were like, oh, that's actually good. I expect around 2. Now that's for a paid event. I think a free event, you'd probably expect around a little higher.
Here's my tip on getting people to show up. If you put out a group chat and say, I'm going to host this thing, let me know if you can come, you will probably get a number of people coming that will probably be low. But if you reach out to each person individually and saying, hey, I'm having a barbecue on Saturday, I would love to come. If you can, let me know and I'll tell you what to bring. If you do that and get the one-on-one person agreement, like they know that they're waiting on you, like versus a group chat, you're waiting for somebody else to reply.
They're just standing there in the background,
waiting to see who's coming.
Yes or no.
Yes, they don't have to. But if you engage them one-on-one, you will get a firm yes or a firm no, and you'll get many more yeses because it is hard to turn somebody down one-on-one. And it's not that they don't want. I mean, this isn't a you problem. Like, it's just easier to think, oh, I don't want to go, right? But if somebody says, I want you to come, they're much more likely to say, oh, she wants me there, I will come.
What are some things that also help because I've seen where party organizers get overwhelmed.
Okay, let me finish this thought and then we'll come to that. So once you have your yeses, then you start your group chat and say, thanks for coming, you 11 people. And here's what I need you to know about the party. Here's the details. That way you're not looking for engagement of like, will you or won't you come? Please speak up. It's I'm expecting to see you there.
But also, I think, to your point, they might feel overwhelmed. Like, now I have to actually put this party on. Now I actually have to perform. That's always my thing is I have to perform now, and I have to put on a good event for these people who said yes. So now it has to be magical. But it doesn't always have to be magical.
Well, like the article said, hot dogs on paper plates is fine.
And ChatGPT is a great tool, actually. Like, you can say, this Saturday from these times, and I would like it to theme to this, what can we do? And ChatGPT will be like, oh, you can play these games and you can have this food and you can blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And it makes it really easy for you to just put it out there.
And don't put so much pressure on yourself, I think.
Exactly.
Or
like we're saying do this, but also don't worry about if it's doesn't have to be planned to the nines. It really was. I mean, sometimes we had to get together the other night in our backyard. And what we required of it was just tidying up the backyard. And then we ordered pizza.
Perfect.
And just sat around and made each other laugh.
You know, one of my favorite events that we did with the Wasatch Singles Mingle group was we met together at El Pollo Loco, my favorite place to eat chicken. And we played games. El Pollo Loco was thrilled to have us. Everybody was glad to have an invitation. And we had so much fun playing those games. So don't invite somebody into do something that's going to stress you out. Do something that would bring you energy. I love eating chicken and I love playing that game. So I combined things and it was easy. When we were done, we just walked out and it was over.
Yeah. Things
And there was
that'll
a
bring
clear
you
end
energy.
time.
Yeah.
Too. Like I was like, I'm going to be out of here by 9, no matter what.
That's good too.
If you do a time frame, it makes it a lot easier for people to be like, oh, we're done by 9. Okay, I can come. I don't need to be in bed till 9:30.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yep. So Molly, for our people who are not familiar with Singles Mingle events,
Yes.
what is it, and who are you, and why did you do this?
That's a lot. That's a long story.
That's a lot of
Take
questions.
the whole episode.
Yeah.
But we're not going to.
Give us 2 minutes.
I am single, and I do not like using the apps. I've decided they're not good for my mental and emotional state.
You're not the only one that feels that way.
So, and I have been going to, I'm a runner. I go to events quite often, and I kept thinking, I'm like, if I'm going to meet somebody in real life. I'm going to meet someone in real life if I keep doing all of the things. And I haven't. So I decided I need to go outside my comfort zone. I was talking to some friends, and I decided I needed to create. If I can't find it, I got to create it. So I'm going to create this series of events for only single people to get off the apps, get off the computer, and meet in real life. And it's a lot of different kinds. It's 5Ks. We do karaoke night. We're going to do some gym classes. We're going to do some concerts. A lot of different types of events for people of all different likes, so they can meet their type of people.
So something for everyone. And just as you were talking and you were saying, I'm doing all these things in real life, I haven't met my person.
Yes.
I think you and I need to have a conversation about how to position your strategy so we don't get friend zoned or like business associated. Instead, we can start making some like
I
flirty
think I do
sparks
the
fly.
zoning like right off the bat.
To
everyone.
Yeah, I think you might be giving that and maybe not meaning to.
I do.
So
I know.
if you're having that problem, other people are too. Maybe we should do a virtual like Zoom class.
I think
a
Zoom
dating
or in
class.
person. I think one on my list of many event ideas is to have a couple just like seminars,
seminars.
Yeah,
Yep.
workshops for those people who are like,
we'll do
I'm
this.
a really cool person. I do all the fun things, and I'm a fun person. But why am I not meeting my person?
Yeah.
I would love to do that.
Yeah.
And this is, I feel like this is a total topic that could take a whole nother podcast that would kind of last a long time.
Yes.
But I do think that a lot of the friend zoning, you said I do that myself. I think that's totally the case. I think we friend zone ourselves before the other person friend zones us.
Well, it's a protective coding.
Yeah, I think we do it just even with the way we think, the energy that we put out and all that stuff. And I know can sound woo-woo or whatever, but I think you can. I think if you think you don't deserve to be friend zoned or whatever, I don't even know if that's the right way to say it. But if you just don't assume that you're going to be friend zoned, I don't know.
If you don't assume you're going to be friend zoned,
yeah, I'm using way too many negatives. If you don't not assume that you're going to be friend zoned,
Does that make you more accessible or less accessible? If you don't assume.
Yeah, I think we are. Maybe let me say it this way. I know that I accidentally assume that I'm going to be friend zoned.
Yes.
And I think you just have to have the thought.
And what you're doing is you're giving them the vibes that you want to friend zone them.
Yes.
And then they're like, oh, I guess he's thinking of this in
I
a
think
friend
you're
way.
Sending the vibes
That's
that you want
disappointing.
them to friend zone you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So because you're like, gosh, that would be a relief
And
if you would just do this for me.
It would just be easier.
would
Not
just be
necessarily
easier.
a
What this
relief,
is right away.
but then I can still be myself and I don't have to get awkward because it's not friends and then I get awkward.
Yeah.
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 So this is kind of random. It's just came up at work actually yesterday, I think. So I have a couple very, very beautiful ladies that work with me. And one has this long hair down her back. She's just gorgeous. And she gets hit on all the time. And this one gentleman, so she's my employee. He's an exhibitor at an event we were at. And she had to help him with some of his freight, and then he went back to his whatever, and then he sent her a text, and it was a very clean, kind text saying, "Hey, I was really excited to see you at this event. I didn't think I would see you again after the last one," because she had helped him at a previous event as well. "And I just wanted to let you know, you were very beautiful." And he kind of just left it at that, just basic, just wanted to shoot his shot. Right?
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh no." I'm like, "But how are people going to know if they don't shoot their shot?"
Right.
Like, if you are feeling that way and you don't know the other person, what position they're in, if they're available, if they're married, if they're, who knows what, but you're interested, how are they supposed to know you're interested?
Right.
It's a definite no if you don't shoot your shot. But
Yeah.
if you say, "Hey, I'm interested,"
It's 50-50.
Uh-huh.
Either they are or they're not.
but you also have to be ready for, like, I'm going to shoot my shot. And if they're taken, that's fine. You have to be ready for that. But as long as you take that,
Do you think the very best NBA players only shoot the shots that they are confident are
no.
going to be sinkers?
oh no.
No.
I mean, Michael Scott quoted Wayne Gretzky. It's 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yep. You do miss 100%. You don't take.
Yeah.
and
So oh, go ahead.
so she was like, "Oh, why? Why is he saying this?" And I'm like, "Because he's shooting his shot."
He's shooting a shot.
And after
She didn't like it.
she was actually, after we had this conversation, she's like, "Okay, all right, that's fine." And so she just responded saying, "Thank you, I'm taken." And he was okay with that.
Yeah.
And same with my coworker. She's like, "Yeah, but you're so bold." And I'm like, "But how else are you going to meet them? How else are you going to do this?" Because people don't wear rings nowadays. You go to an event, you don't know if they're taken, you don't know if they're married.
She is married, or taken, rather.
She
I
is
guess.
taken, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but I don't.
But you know what
I
she
don't
could
wanna-
have done? And this is this is the dream, right? You shoot your shot. She says, "Oh, sadly, I'm taken. You should meet my sister, or you should meet my friend if you think I'm great."
If you have someone to
Yeah,
introduce,
right.
yes,
If he's
be
a
wing
if he's a
person,
good
for sure.
guy, then we can always refer out. Like, that's my favorite way to, as I'm coaching clients.
I like that. Refer out this
to
guy
go
that hit on me.
I mean, if he's a decent person.
yeah.
And like, go on a first date with somebody, the vibe isn't quite there, but he's a really great guy. You have no idea how many client sessions I've gone through this with people, and they don't want to crush the other person because they can tell they're interested. And that's a really great thing to do. It'd be like, "You're a high quality person. It's not the right fit for me, but I would love you to meet this other person." That's such a compliment. Well, it's time to play.
Yeah, I ran out of breath.
Okay, so
was really serious
we're
for a
gonna
minute.
play this
Yeah.
game for a few minutes. This is called There Are 10 But. We have two types of
I
cards.
like this game.
We have negative traits and neutral traits. Okay, and I'm not going to play this the way that it's supposed to be played because that's just not who I am
Yeah, we
or
have
how
to
this
learn a whole
works.
new game. We don't want to do that.
We're just going to read what's on this card, and we're
There are 10, but. Okay.
and we're going to just talk about it, and our listeners are going to think about
Do I look at them?
whether or not.
Are we shuffling?
You don't have to. It doesn't matter.
Keep it a seek.
Oh,
Red.
these are like some face up and some face down.
Sorry.
They're like,
No, that's because of how I organize things. Okay, Steve,
Okay.
we'll start with you.
yes.
Okay, I'm going to pick Rando, Calrissian here. Okay. They're 10, but they smell like your grandparents. That's a negative trait. That's what it says.
So are
Just in case you
you-
thought that was a positive trait.
Can we proceed in this relationship or no?
No, absolutely not. Smell is super important to me.
Ditto.
I go insane at bad smells.
Could we just buy some scent for them and cover them with it, or it's just an absolute deal breaker?
Could you have a conversation and they could just shower more?
If they smell like their grandparents, there's a challenge. Some of it's because that feels like that's coming from inside of your body. And you're sweating it out. And so we need to change your bacterial flora.
Easy to do.
Yeah.
Just grab some probiotics,
Professional biotics.
present biotics.
And yeah, so that might work.
Could you coach them through it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
each
I
their
remember, I feel like one of my roommates a long time ago, his girlfriend gave him soap one time. And I think that I've seen girls love, this might be, look, whatever. But it feels like you can give girls bath bombs and things like that. Guys aren't like, I would love a bath bomb. You give a guy soap, that says, dude,
You don't smell
to
good.
shower.
you got an odor, my friend. And let's see if this lye mixed with fats will fix it.
Here's what mine would be. They're a 10, but this is my actual thing that I don't think I could deal with this. They're a 10, but it smells like they leave their clothes in the washer overnight.
Too
often.
long.
That is
And
a
like
bad
all their
smell.
clothes smell like musty.
I can't
I
smell.
can't handle that.
Oh.
I would give them a big jug of vinegar and
I
some
really
specific
did
instruction.
stop dating someone because of his
'Cause of-
shirt.
Smelled like musty.
His shirt, and I'm like, if you're walking around in the shirt and you can't smell it, I can't.
Yeah, it's not
That
good.
does make me wonder if
Yeah.
I smell right now.
You don't smell.
I didn't
I would
smell
tell.
it.
I would.
I
give
gave you a big
vinegar.
hug when we came in.
I actually
that's
gave
true.
somebody
Nothing.
vinegar this week.
You, this week?
I really did that.
How do you give someone vinegar?
I just dropped it off on their porch.
She's a coach. She can be.
Oh,
give them the
like
hard
one of
truth.
your...
not a client. This
cli-
is somebody
not a
that I
client?
mentor.
And it is a client. Wait.
Not a client. This is a teenage boy
Oh, you just mentor them
that I
for
mentor.
niceness.
Yes.
And you were like, guy?
I noticed that this that your clothes smell musty. This is caused by A, B, and C. No worries. There's a remedy. Here's what you need to do. I left the vinegar on your porch, and I gave him the
Did
recipe.
he say anything or
No,
he just
he
went?
didn't say anything. But I will follow up with him.
Sure.
Yes, you'll
Sure.
find
Actually,
out next
today's a
time you
big
see him.
day.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's a big day. Okay.
Teenager, that's true. Teenagers, they are going to need that type of guidance too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I have had clients who have been dating, and we've talked about this before, scalp smell.
Scalp smell, dude.
Some do.
So,
So gross.
can we have a conversation about that? This is not very gameplay, but I mean, but this
Because
is
we're
more
not
to talk
playing a
about.
game. We're having conversation.
having a convo?
We're back to the
Okay.
serious stuff.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, scalp smell. I think we can have a conversation where we say, I have kind of a hypersensitive nose, and here's the thing that my nose really likes the scent of. It's this shampoo. So
Will you please use it on a regular basis?
Can you use it?
Please wash your hair more than once a week.
Yeah.
There,
I don't
yeah.
That's
There
a
might
tough
be-
convo to have.
There
'Cause
might
you
be
aren't
some
supposed to
willing
wash your hair.
If they're a
Huh.
10.
Yeah.
But
How do you not? Because I know they tell you to only wash your hair like what, twice a week, 3 times a week, something like that.
I would say you do you. You wash it however
Yeah.
often you
YDY.
need to wash it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give you mine.
Yep.
They're a 10, but your friends and family hate them.
They're not. They can't be a 10. There's no way they're a 10 if your friends and family hate them.
I think not
There's no
not
way.
coachable.
There's no way they're.
I think
a
this one's
10
coachable. I think this one's not.
because if my friends and family hate them, there's a reason.
There's
why
a
they hate
reason
them.
why.
And if I'm blinded to it, they're not a 10.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized that I keep saying no to all of these. Is that
No, we've only
you're
done
supposed
one.
to see where you can
Well,
adjust.
we've done one.
Yeah,
Where
yeah,
we
because
can-
I was like, wait, your friends and family hate
That'd
them.
be my mind adjustment on what am I not seeing in this guy that they're seeing, and then I'm like, okay, let's listen to what they're seeing.
I would try to, because there is, yeah, that's smart to listen to your friends.
Okay, if you read this is how we're playing the game now.
Okay.
Rules as we go. If you read a negative one, you have to read a neutral one for your next one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
A new.
My turn?
Yes.
I'll
this
read
is
a
neutral.
They have a strong Southern accent and call their grandparents Meemaw and Paw Paw.
I mean, of course,
I
that's
could handle
awesome.
that. I'd be like,
Sounds
oh,
hilarious.
that's so
I think it's
cute."
enchanting. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be really
Yeah,
into that.
I'd be
Okay,
fine.
Steve.
That's totally. Here's my newt. They're 10, but they've never left their hometown and never want to.
Like for living or for traveling? And
Yeah, right? I mean,
there are some qualifying
what
questions.
if it's traveling?
because if they
No
can
interest
travel,
in travel.
I don't know if I could do that.
I have to travel at least.
But would you want them?
Once a
would they
month.
have to come with you though? Or would you be able to go home to them and they just go
They
do your
keep the home
thing and then
fires
come home
burning.
to me?
I would want them to come and play around the world.
Yeah.
I think experiences are better shared.
Yeah.
It may
So
not be a
it's my
match.
goats.
You might need your own homebody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's mine. They're 10, but they're deathly afraid of dogs.
I mean, no.
That would be tough for me.
I need them to love dogs as much as it's. I've had several girlfriends ask, and they've told me this. They've like, I had to Google, what if my boyfriend loves the dog more than me? And
Were you that guy?
yeah, yeah. And I think I dated only one girl who was like, and I understand it. And I probably should have married her. Because no one else understands that. I mean, that's not true. Somebody will understand that.
So I can handle somebody not like being enamored with dogs, even though I am. But
Yeah.
I don't think I could handle the deathly afraid.
I think I could.
I don't think I could handle that.
I wouldn't be able to. I'd try so hard to get them to the point where it was like, no, love them.
I guess it would be how, like, I could handle it as long as they didn't let it control their life. Like if they're like, I can't go there because there's going to be a dog. I'm not going to go because there's going to be a dog. I'm not going to do that. I'm like, if
And I've
it
been with
limits
those
them
people.
Yeah.
and it controls their life, then no, I couldn't.
Yeah.
But I get fear. Like I understand people having phobias.
My brother has a foster son right now that is deathly afraid of dogs. Even my little mop that licks and loves everybody, and it's like a tarantula. It is like a
He's
venomous
afraid of
snake.
the
I
mop?
like tarantulas.
He's so afraid of my dog, and it's a real
What's your
problem.
dog's name again?
Poppy.
Poppy. Poppy is adorable.
Poppy is the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life, and she loves everyone.
Does she kind of have a flat face? What is Poppy?
She doesn't. She just has a lot of fur.
A lot of fur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So her face is full, but not flat.
It's very full. That's great.
Okay,
I love her.
Who's up?
It's my turn.
Full little
I
face.
have a red one. Negative trait. They are 10, but they don't remember any of your friends' names.
They're always like, "Who are you again?"
Like for how long? Does that mean they don't spend?
I'm
I
Steve.
have a lot of qualifying questions
Uh-huh.
to all of these because
Just
I don't
don't read
know.
into it.
I think
They don't. He doesn't know your friends' names. Can you handle that? It's been 5 years. You can't remember your important people.
I have to be for this because I am that person.
that's what I was just thinking. I'm like, I'm horrible. They will never know I don't know their name because I'll give them a hug
So
because I
maybe we
recognize
can coach them on what to
We
do
can
when they
have
don't.
We can have a
know
good
name.
conversation. I will
Coachable.
remember that they have kids and that they've been to places. I will not remember their name. I'm horrible.
Coachable.
Yeah.
We can live with it.
Okay, I think.
Yeah, I'm totally with that.
Steve
I mean,
Soelberg.
we watched that movie where the guy had amnesia. That was fine. See how I have amnesia right
What
now?
about like 50 First Dates?
50 First Dates? That's what it
She
was.
doesn't know you every day. You have to show her a
Could be
tape.
could be fun. Could be fun
Challenge.
and
I
weird.
don't know if I could do that, but who knows?
Yeah, it might be heartbreaking. Okay, negative trait. They get genuinely angry when you steal a French fry off their plate.
Oh,
That's a nope.
they don't share food.
That's a nope.
No sharing of foods. Yeah, genuinely angry.
And genuinely angry. I don't do anger either. I share all of my food and I don't do anger.
Yeah, I like sharing food. There is funness to it. I mean, honestly, with that, I'm like,
I don't like it.
whatever.
That's a love language. I'm going to steal your fry.
Yeah.
I love you so much.
You can be
Thank you
annoyed,
for your
but maybe
fry.
not angry.
Thank you for the pickle.
Okay, here's mine.
Yes.
It's a negative trait. Mm-hmm. They're a 10, but they talk like a baby in public.
No.
Oh, that's so gross. I don't. Yeah.
I feel like there has been some kind of childhood trauma that they have not gotten over. They have not grown through that phase, and
I think I had to break up with somebody
know.
because I caught us both talking to each other with like accents. I was like, "What are we doing?"
You
Why
broke
are
up
we
with
like
them
this?
for that?
No, but sort of
It
yes.
was a factor.
Yeah, I because I caught us doing it. I was like, "What are we doing? Are we nervous around each other? Something is wrong because we are not talking to each other like we should speak,
Yeah.
and there's something off with us right now."
I feel like that is a mask of some sort, and if they are doing it, they're covering something up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Who's up? I
Was
did baby. Ew.
Molly.
Baby, okay, this is a neutral trait. They're a 10, but they're also vegan.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh.
I'm fine with it. I don't care.
I'm fine with them being vegan.
Yeah, I've gone to
To
vegan
each their
barbecue.
own. I don't
you know?
understand it. I
I'm
like my meat.
gluten-free.
I like my meat. I like my steak. As long as they're okay with me eating however I want to eat and they don't preach to me.
Yeah,
I'm good
that's
with
the
it.
thing is a lot, not all, but
Yeah.
many plant-based eaters love to proselytize it and won't give you a moment's peace
Yeah.
unless you are on board too. And I just need more protein than that. I just know that. I know that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, you go.
This is a neutered trait. They're scared of the dark and can't sleep without a glow in the dark stars on their ceiling. What?
They're 10. They have
Sounds
not,
awesome.
They have not grown into an adult.
You're down with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's,
Glow in the dark stars on the ceiling. If somebody needed
Ambient
that,
light?
I'd be like,
I'd
let's
be
get
like,
the galaxy up
can
there.
I help
man.
you build the constellations?
Yeah, that
you'd
sounds
hire an engineer
really
to do some
cool.
To make it more accurate. I would want it to be more accurate.
Yeah, you would.
You can't
This artist.
just put stars up there. No.
Get some real.
It has
yeah.
to be the actual.
Learn some stuff. Become
Okay,
Galileo at
Here's
night.
my neutral trait.
Okay.
They're a 10, but they have adult braces that are coming off in 6 months.
6 months.
That's exactly how they stop.
They have rubber bands on still.
I can, it's been a really, really long time since I've kissed a man with braces, so I don't know.
Can you handle 6 months?
I think, well,
He'll
I
have
think so.
gorgeous.
Yeah,
It'll be gorgeous.
I think I could.
Think how
You do it?
straight those teeth are
I
going
am-
to
Would
be.
you do it, Steve?
Sure, I've dated people with braces.
I love teeth. Teeth are like one of my favorite.
Everybody has Invisalign now, you know?
Yeah.
I
it
don't
is
see
easier
braces
to
that
do
often
braces.
anymore.
I had adult braces like 6 or 7 years ago. Best,
I've thought about
best
getting
thing
them.
I ever did.
What?
If you have ever thought about
Best thing.
having
I've thought
adult
about it.
braces,
Just to
you
a little bit.
Oh my gosh,
I don't
I
need
feel
them horribly. They're
I
I
not
feel like
pretty
I
darn
got
straight.
a full
They're not bad.
facelift.
You could do the.
My
Invisalign.
dentist was kind enough to say, you don't have to live like this. And I feel like it's changed everything.
You don't
I
have to
really,
live like
I really feel like I got a full facelift.
It
Like
makes
it
a
changed
difference.
everything.
It really does.
Okay, who's next? That was me, right?
Teeth.
Yes.
You have the braces. Neutral trait. They're 10, but they dab every time they tell a joke.
Dude, that is. I'm done with. I don't know why that bothers me that much.
That would bother you. Well, because
That's
you
a
tell,
neutral trait.
because you tell all the jokes. You'd be dabbing all the time.
I love
Well,
it.
I just don't
I
like-
could get into that. I wish Steve Sokol would dab more.
I don't know. I just
Bubba.
never got it.
I wish it didn't die. I think it's most.
Is that
Oh,
like
yeah,
laughing
that's right.
at
You
you?
look away,
Is
right?
that like laughing at your own jokes?
Yes, it's a lot like.
By the way, guys, that was a joke. If you didn't
I mean,
know
I don't mind
already.
people laughing at their jokes. If they make themselves laugh a lot, that's really funny.
I do that all the time.
I feel like there's a TikTok account that I follow that's almost based off of that. So they're like, I love their laugh.
Okay, next.
Okay, I think, let's see. They have the same name as your mom or dad.
That would be weird.
And that's a red card. That's a negative trait, it
I
says.
think I could do that.
Oh,
feels
it's the
kinda
same name
neutral
as your
to me.
mom or
Yeah,
dad.
I call my mom, so call my dad pop, so it would be fine. I could do it.
Same name as your mom or dad. It's not that big a deal.
Some people it is.
Really?
It's my exes that I could not date the same name again.
That would be hard.
Yeah.
I think you could get through it. I've coached people through that.
Oh, really? You've
Yeah.
had to coach people
Yeah.
through. It's okay.
Makes
Come
me
up with a
nauseous just
nickname.
thinking about it.
Okay, negative trait. They're a 10, but they just never wash their hands.
Dude, quit it, you pandemic starter. Wash those things, you weirdo.
Why wouldn't they wash their hands?
They just don't. They just don't think to. It's just not part of
It
who
depends
they
on
are.
what I'm doing.
You'd probably have to say, go wash your hands. Do you mind washing your hands? Like it would be on you. They wouldn't do it on their own. Can you live like that? I think that's probably about
Depends on if it's
30%
coachable.
of the male population.
Depends on if it's
Probably
coachable.
Because
Yes.
I visit the male
And female.
restroom, I will say 30% might even be a little bit
low.
Generous.
generous. Yeah. I'm shocked at how many people go in there and walk right out. And I'm like, all
Even
right.
when people are watching.
And yeah, and I want to just yell at the airport. I want to just go, guy with the hat, guy with the yellow jacket, red shoes.
Do not shake their hands.
Don't touch them.
Do not shake their hands.
And it makes me so mad because they're touching our world. Probably, I just touched this microphone and maybe somebody
else has
before
touched
me.
it, Yep.
I don't know.
Your
But
lips have
at the
probably
same
touched that
time,
microphone.
There's a
Lick it.
balance. Like, I don't want to be constantly,
A
germophobing.
germphobe. Which
Yeah.
would be worse, never washing or germphobing?
Probably germaphobe for
I
me.
think
Yeah.
germphobing. Because
Somebody who won't touch anything or won't.
You
Yeah.
can remind them to do it. You can't unphobe somebody.
Right.
Yeah, and
Got germs.
germphobing, you can ruin your life.
It can and has.
And I know that I can be the personality that would be tempted to let it take over.
Yeah.
I could be
like I
like,
knew
oh
that
my
about
gosh,
you."
I'm glad we brought it up. I'm going to go wash my hands. I'm going to go to the privy.
Privy to the privy.
Okay, Mal.
Okay. I'm going to do a red one because I've done so many neutrals recently. They were 10, but they refused to post pictures of you on social media.
Ooh. They're not
Why?
illustrating your life.
I want to know why.
That does seem weird.
Right. Do they have a normal social media account? Are they a member of the police? Are
Witness
they lawyers?
protection.
Like
Are
the
they
police, like
lawyers?
Sting.
Yes.
I think that would be a deal breaker.
Yeah. Are they lawyers?
I think it
Do they
means
have
something
normal
deeper.
socials?
I mean, assuming that you're
remember
2 years
me.
in and they are
if they
still
have
not
if
posting.
they have normal social media,
They post other things, but they won't
and
share
they
you.
post the rest of their life and not me, then no,
That's a problem.
that is a
Agree.
problem. Because I'm a constant in your life. People should know that.
Yeah. People
Why
should know
aren't you
that.
sharing that? Is there 3 other of me out there?
I had
Right.
somebody tell me one time when we were dating, they were like, you need to post a picture of us together on your social. And I'll admit that I am very private. And I think the number of times I've posted
But was that right off the
of
bat? or
girls
was
I've
that
been
like-
dating have been like maybe twice.
But is that like
What about 2 years in?
Yeah,
Like-
probably should have done it by then.
Yeah. But we're
Yeah.
we're committed. Like
I'm not in the police.
Like I will
Tried out.
introduce you to my friends as my girlfriend. I will, you've met my mom.
Yeah.
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 I'll post a picture.
Yeah, you should do it. But
Okay,
yeah, I
one
think
more round.
1 month in is too soon.
Yes, I agree.
2 months also too soon. Okay, neutral trait. They wear jeans to bed.
Is that really?
That's the option.
Why?
They're never nude.
Never knew.
They're a never nude. Yeah, they are a never nude. You're dating Tobias. Oh, well, as long as they do the Blue Man Group every once in a while.
They wear jeans.
They wear jeans to bed. That's pretty weird, dude.
Pretty weird.
That's way weird.
I think
If-
I could handle it.
I love the
If they're
idea.
really a 10 in every other aspect, it blows.
They
it would.
just feel comfy in
It
denim.
would. It doesn't make sense that they'd be a 10 in every other area.
Yeah.
And wear jeans to
But
bed.
don't question
And
it.
just be in and being like,
Don't question it.
But okay. Okay, you do you, I
Jeez.
guess. I'm just not gonna cuddle with you if you.
I
wear
don't know. That
jeans.
is so weird.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
I love it.
Next. This is a neutral. They're a 10, but they only listen to show tunes.
I love show tunes.
But they only listen to show tunes.
That's fine.
You're good with that?
Yeah.
Steve?
I think I had this person as a roommate in college, and it was because he spoke to me in show tunes. That was what was interesting. and it was like, hey, your teacher called. They left a message on, this is an answering machine time of life. And they said this and that. And I remember he went, the Phantom of the Opera is there. And I was like, I don't know what to do with this. It was so kind of fun and weird. And he loved Starlight Express, which is the roller skating.
That's an oldie.
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
A lot of people don't.
But I love musicals.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite musical?
That's a good question. Probably Sound of Music.
A classic.
I've heard of it.
I love Sound of Music. But I also love Singing in the Rain.
Okay. Wait, who did that one? That was me.
That was you.
Okay.
My turn. Neutral. They are 10, but they frame their face with their hands when they dance like they're at a disco. Doesn't everybody do that? I feel
Like
that's
what?
normal.
Like always?
No, when they dance.
Just every time they dance?
When they dance like they're at a
They're
disco.
always voguing.
Yeah,
It doesn't
that's a
say they're
vogue.
always dancing like that. It says they frame their face with their hands when they dance like they're at a disco. It doesn't say they're always dancing like that.
That's their only dance move. I think that's what they're saying.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Say that.
That's what
It just
that's
says
how I
when
interpret
they
it.
dance like they're at a
I'm the
disco.
boss of this
You
game.
can
And I'm
avoid-
okay with that.
Yeah,
Okay
I'm
with
all
that?
right.
You
As
live with
long
that?
as they'll dance and be silly and play, yes.
You're in.
Yeah.
Yes.
You could teach them
Okay,
another
lightning
dance
round.
move.
Probably
Give me
could.
what's in your hand still? Do you still have
shoot.
some in your hand?
I do.
These two?
Okay, lightning round us, Molly. Just read off a
just pick
couple
one.
and then we'll giggle. Wrap this up.
This one. Their favorite fall activity is jumping into giant piles of leaves. Yes.
Yes.
Duh. Awesome.
Next.
Oh, all of them.
Do like 5.
They're only hot when they wear sunglasses. No.
Ooh, that you
I
can.
love eyes.
Only hot when they wear
Love
sunglasses.
eyes. If they take off their sunglasses, you're like, oh,
What's wrong?
oh.
Why don't you love me?
No.
I could do this for a long time.
They always smell
I'm going
like
to do this
lavender.
for the rest of the podcast.
Do you smell like lavender too?
I love lavender.
Still doing
I
it.
don't know how you just said it like that. I love lavender.
Say I love lavender.
I love lavender. I smell it every chance I get. Anytime I can. I smelled it the other day.
He smelled like lavender all the time.
Friggin' in love.
Okay.
It's such a good smell. But
And
natural, not a lotion.
And they are extremely religious.
This is hard to do.
Extremely
actually.
religious.
Jeez, this kind of hurts.
Okay.
No.
Does it hurt your eyes?
Extremely religious.
Don't pull any muscles.
Oh my word.
You're not getting workman's comp for this.
Yeah, you're not.
Okay, 2
That's
more, Molly.
So hard. It's hard on your body.
They have a dark and mysterious past that they never talk about.
I don't know about that.
They're a 10. How long have I known them? Do I love them?
Dark and mysterious past. They sound like Batman.
Maybe it's a lot of painful stuff that they just don't want to talk about.
Swear to me.
Maybe it's crime.
Maybe it's crime.
Maybe it's
but
crime.
maybe
That's a
it's not
Batman
crime.
quote, by the
Maybe
way.
it's organized crime.
Maybe. Well, then-
Okay, speed round us.
Okay, I only got 2.
Oh.
They vlog every second of the day.
Oh.
No.
That's hard.
What do you think of that, folks at home? People who vlog every second of the day. Their hands are rough like sandpaper.
I could give him some lotion.
I
live
worry
with
that
that.
my hands are too soft. That
Yeah,
sounds
you can
really
rub 'em
stupid,
onto
but
sandpaper.
They work hard.
because this is
Hopefully,
my
and
Okay.
It's not a skin condition.
Okay, here we go.
yeah.
They only wear Hot Topic. Clothes from Hot Topic.
That's
That
the
sounds
shiny-
like
that's,
it's more than you bargained for, yeah.
That's the blingy stuff, right?
That's like the black, dog collar, like
No, probably
Kind of
not.
emo.
I probably-
emo. That's
I
the word.
probably
Emo.
couldn't.
That's what I was
okay.
going for with that
They
song.
say I'm hungies when they're
No.
hungry.
That's like talking
Hungies.
like a child. That's
That
I'm
is
hungies.
too much, dude.
They won't sleep in the same bed as you.
no.
What's wrong with that? I mean, what's wrong with them? That sounded like, what's wrong with that?
They constantly have a really annoying cough.
Oh gosh. I was just thinking about this.
I was
the
trying
other
to do an
day, 'cause
annoying
my
cough.
mother-in-law has a really annoying cough, and it's really annoying.
How's it sound?
And it's always just like,
Oh, yeah, some people have a perma cough, don't they?
it's just all the time.
Okay, I'm going to speed through. There's 4
Okay,
more.
okay.
They start crying every time they eat something even mildly spicy. They go camping
I could
every
handle
weekend.
The spicy.
Oh,
I can handle
okay.
the camping.
They think global warming is a hoax.
That's
Last
just
one.
politics out.
They are
Yeah.
obsessed with anime and they regularly quote from it.
I could do all of those.
As long as they don't expect me to understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This has been
Having to learn too
a
much.
few moments with Molly, Steve, and Kristin about picking the right things to be picky about. Pick your
Picking your
battles.
picky.
Like,
You can pick your friends,
finish that.
but you can't pick your friend's nose.
True.
I knew you were going there.
And you can pick your nose.
Okay, Molly, if you're a single person in Salt Lake City looking for something to do,
Yes.
what should our listeners do about that?
Check out singlesmingleevents.com, and there are several open, ready to go right now. And the next one is on the 17th, and it's volleyball. Who doesn't want to play volleyball? And then we have
Love
karaoke
Regular
night.
volleyball or sand volleyball?
Outside,
It's sand
inside.
volleyball,
Wow.
indoor sand volleyball.
Fun.
Yes.
Oh,
Ooh,
sand
I would-
inside?
Sand
I would
trap.
not want to clean up.
Sand Trap North Salt Lake.
How fun.
That's a cool name.
Yep. And then we have game night coming up the end of September. We have karaoke night coming up on October 1st. We have Singles Mingle 5K in Provo on the 18th of October. So many things coming up.
Great.
Yep.
Steve, where can our listeners catch your next show?
I think I just booked one today. I'm going to be at the Wise Guys. If you live here in Utah, I'll be at the Wise Guys in Ogden,
When?
September 19th and 20th. Are you,
On an event.
19th. 19th.
You
19th.
home?
Yes.
19th and 20th.
Let's do it.
And if you're listening
Sunday,
to
Monday.
this and you want to go, the 2 weekends before that, I'm on the Coral Princess and the Discovery Princess.
Ooh la la.
If you want to book those cruises right now, those are a little fast.
you have
And
time.
Special thanks to our podcast sponsors today, the Utah Podcast Studio, and as always, Orem Toyota, where Steve purchased his Toyota Tacoma
Just so that we could get this sponsorship.
just so that we could get this sponsorship. No, it happened actually
no.
before.
Oh, so you
it was a total
actually
unrelated
paid for the
thing.
sponsorship.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
totally unrelated.
It was totally unrelated, and
We just have a lot
very
of
good timing.
listeners who are of the age where they're upgrading their cars, and we wanted to send them to somewhere reputable. It is difficult to buy a car these days, and you want to make sure you're getting a good deal.
they
And
made
fine
sure I was
folks
getting the best
at
deal within
Orem-
600 miles.
Yes, they did. Like Steve put him through the ringer.
I kind of did. Well, I brought my friend who's able to. I am unable to. I'm a
I
people
bring
pleaser,
friends
so I
too.
brought my friend who was
They'll
like,
ask
nope.
all the questions.
And then
they
then
made the
they go,
deal.
okay, let's show you how we're giving you the cheapest Toyota Tacoma of this ilk.
Specification,
Model,
Yeah.
make, and whatever.
ilk. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, thank you to Orem Toyota for sponsoring us today. If any of our listeners have questions about who to reach out to at Orem Toyota,
Yeah.
reach
Best
out
deal.
to the Instagram
Not
and let me
cheapest.
know, and we will put you in touch with a salesman, and you'll get Barbie Does Dating special pricing.
Treatment.
The BDD.
Treatment, yes.
That's special treatment.
Anyway, we had a great time. Look for this game
And we
on
both have
store
hard-ons.
shelves everywhere.
Okay.
We didn't talk about
Everywhere.
our hearts.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
last little bit. So Molly walked in the door, and I said, "Oh, Molly, you have a hard-on," and I have a hard-on, and they both started laughing, and for like 5 minutes, and I was like,
I couldn't stop
it
laughing
is.
It was
about it.
great.
"What did I miss?"
I gave Molly a hug like this.
Yes, you did.
I was like, oh my gosh, she's.
So what I meant to say was, Molly, you're wearing a heart, and I'm also wearing a heart.
Both wearing
And
hearts.
Steve does not have a heart on.
I was like, all right, well,
Okay, on that
This is
note,
awkward.
seems weird. Seems backwards, but also appropriate.
Yes.
let's do this again sometime.
We're waving.
Everybody, let's get a good wave. Like,
What do we-
so this is, we can.
I like to wave like a puppet.
Okay, everybody wave.
Normal? Sorry.
doing that? Both hands out.
This is how a puppet waves.
That's a lot of waving. That's actually
You
really...
see what that is?
Okay, hold still so he can get a good snip. 2 hands up.